What up, everybody? Big Herc916, all about that positivity and that motivation. And you know I like to keep you guys laced up. And I've been talking about this for months, about these gangster rappers not putting these discretions after their videos, that it's just acting, and that, they're just pretending, and, some type of disclaimer to cover their asses legally, but they haven't been listening. And now Maryland is trying to set precedent by putting down some law that could affect these guys in multiple states if they decide to follow suit. Now, this is Variety.com, dated January 5th, 2021. Rap lyrics now admissible as court evidence. A dangerous precedent, guest column. And this is written by Dina LaPolte. In a judicial opinion filed last month, the state of Maryland's highest court ruled that rap lyrics may be admitted in court as evidence of a defendant's guilt. This blatantly racist decision is a travesty that sets a dangerous precedent. The case involves the January 2017 killing of George Forrester, who was shot by a drug dealer after he attempted to buy cocaine with a counterfeit bill. Based on a single witness's identification, Lawrence Montague was indicted for Forrester's murder. 3 weeks before trial, Montague used a jailhouse phone to record a rap verse, which was then uploaded to Instagram. Montague's trial, the state of Maryland introduced the telephone recording of the lyrics as evidence of Montague's guilt, and Montague was convicted and sentenced to a combined 50 years for second-degree murder and use of a firearm in a crime of violence. Maryland's highest court took the case on appeal and affirmed Montague's conviction, finding that the danger of unfair prejudice posed by the omission of the lyrics does not substantially outweigh the lyrics' probative value. In making this determination, the court widely understates the unfair prejudice posed by the use of this type of evidence. As a dissenting opinion by Judge Shirley Marie Watts notes, the decision here does little more than portray a defendant to be a person with a base violent tendencies who is capable of indiscriminate violent crimes act. In this culturally problematic ruling, the court fundamentally misunderstands the history, purpose, and importance of hip-hop music. In the 1970s, hip-hop emerged in the South Bronx as a response to combined efforts of poverty, unemployment, gang violence, and isolation from mainstream America. Early pioneers developed the genre in part to end gang violence. Rap was an outlet that transformed the competitiveness and territorial of gang life into something artistic and productive. Ignorant of this perspective, the court's opinion hastily draws conclusions that Montague's lyrics, making up connections between the lyrics and the crime that are simply not there. The court uses this poorly substantiated analysis toward its findings that the lyrics had an unmistakable factual connection to the crime. It attempts to pull all rap lyrics into the categories of historical fact and fiction, failing to understand that hip-hop, like most art, is more complex than that. Drawing on African American storytelling traditions, rap often utilizes violent rhetoric as a form of intellectual competition and a vehicle for change. Through such lyrics are not to be taken literally. The chilling effects of this ruling on the creativity of all rap and hip-hop artists is gravely concerning. Great music is more often than not rooted in storytelling and imposing criminal consequences for a story told through an artistic medium. The court here threatens to stifle creativity and limit the scope of artistic expression. Moreover, it's impossible to ignore the discriminatory outcomes this type of ruling will create. The ruling is focused on rap, a genre invented by Black Americans and predominantly altered by Black Americans, a genre that has historically served as a medium to bring awareness to systematic inequality along with the violence it often produces. Though it's worth noting that violence is not the only theme found in rap music. For example, Judge Watt's dissent calls attention to the diversity of rap lyrics, citing the positive messages communicated by artists such as Chance the Rapper and Common. Artists like Tupac have managed to demonstrate empathy and conscience while offering thoughtful examinations of street violence and police harassment. I would invite anyone suggesting that this ruling is not limited to rap music to find an example, a court admitting lyrical evidence of a country singer driving drunk or shooting a cheating spouse. In a country where estimates suggest tens of thousands of incarcerated people were wrongfully convicted, this outrageous ruling will prevent artists from telling stories that need to be told simply out of fear that those stories could wrongfully implicate the artist in a real-life crime. Art should be a safe place where we can bring attention to the best and worst parts of our society and the human experience. Whether we are celebrating, educating, protesting, or anywhere in between, the art shouldn't be valued any differently simply because it is crafted in jailhouse rather than a recording studio. In a justice system already stacked against people of color, rulings like this one are a step backwards. The Maryland Court of Appeals should be ashamed. Leading music attorney Dina LaPorte is the owner and founder of LaPorte Law and represents music creators. She played a key role in the passage in the law of the 2018 Music Modernization Act, the first major copyright reform in decades, and she also helped orchestrate unemployment benefits for music creators and other self-employed people in the COVID relief legislation, the CARES Act. Dina is on the executive leadership committee of the newly formed Black Music Action Coalition, and she was recognized as Variety's Power of Law honoree for 2020. Now, you guys better holler at Dina, man. You guys, all you big rappers, the guys who are quiet right now, who aren't speaking out against gang violence, who aren't trying to, unite these different cliques and factions in different cities. You guys better get together and start chopping it up and put your bread together so that you could start looking out for each other. Because soon there's not going to be anybody left. They're going to have brothers lined up like back in the goddamn, slavery days and be having just walking you right into the penitentiary off of hearsay and, fictional rhetoric. I'm telling you, man, and I've been telling you, man, this is a plan to get rid of a lot of you soldiers out there, a lot of you guys who have, the leadership capabilities to be something great, and you're not listening. I'm constantly getting censored on in this channel and Fresh Out because I talk about things that are contrary to promoting the private prison industrial complex. Everybody wants to talk about prison reform, but when I start talking about, hey man, coming together, staying out of prison, don't fall for the okie doke, I'm not with the agenda. So I don't get my channel pushed. I don't even get shared. I don't even get recommended views. But if I had a pistol in this video and a gold chain and I had a bunch of money and some women shaking their ass, twerking, oh man, I would be at over 1 million views. See, you guys don't get it, man. I try to help you guys, but you do not want to listen, and you're not passing the word along, and you're not getting to the right people. To the people out there in the music industry, you think it's a joke because you're profiteering, but at the end of the day, it ain't going to be all good because it's eventually going to come back to affect you too. See, you can still get the same message across without talking about killing or hurting each other, but this right here is a creative thing, and you're saying if you can convict somebody off of lyrics, are you going to convict a person who acted in a movie of a crime if a crime took place and that person portrayed it in a movie and now somebody said they so-called witnessed them, and you can tie that into what they depicted in the movie to the actual act itself? Are you, like you said, are you going to put a country western singer into the same position when they talk about shooting they wife's lover, but yet it was sung in a melody that wasn't, in a sense considered violence? I mean, dude, where are they going to stop? They keep pushing the line, man. They pushing the line, and you guys aren't doing anything. You're not speaking up. And, when I try to be a positive influence, they don't want to put us at the forefront because we're not with the agenda. Like I said, if I was doing all that gangster stuff, oh man, I'd be Big Herc. Oh yeah, man, boop boop bop bop. I'd be right there. All the views. If I had all the stuff on my face attached and I was talking about all this bullshit, which that's who gets pushed around here. But I'm not complaining. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, and I'm gonna keep putting you guys up on stories like this. And this is from a 2017 case, man. So, they constantly at work, man, trying to figure out ways to put you guys away, man. They watching videos. They got task force. They got hip hop police. They got people infiltrating. Everybody knows they record on jail phone. Why would you even say anything? They bugging visiting rooms. Casanova 2 times, visiting the big homie. They was bugging all that. The mob been telling you they was bugging them when they was going up in there for visits, man. These little things that you wear in there for visiting, these tags probably have bugs on them. I'm telling you, you guys got to wake up, man. You young brothers getting all this money, it does you no good behind bars, man. Don't nobody want to be up in there. And then you got some guys in there who have no life, who will try to do something to you because they mad because you had it. So, man, wake up, man. I'm trying to put you up on game. Hip hop is under siege. It's under siege, man. And I know not all you guys talk about the violence, but like I said, I'm not knocking the art form. I bump gangster rap, but I can discern the music from reality. I'm not going to listen to a song and go out there and hurt somebody. I'll go and lift some weights, and that's it. I'll call it a day. I'm not tripping, but for a lot of you guys, they're going to take that, and if they can figure out how to put you away behind it and take away you as a breadwinner to your family and to your friends and to the people you work with, they're going to try to do it, man. So be careful out there, man. Keep your head, in the books and get the people around you so that you can be insulated and not be subjected to the bullshit, and watch what you say out your mouth, man, and start putting some type of legal disclaimers so they can't hold you accountable. This is all fiction, man, because they gonna take what you say literally and try to put words in your mouth. Big Herc916, man, keeping you laced up.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.
Hey. I got that work. Hey. See? While y'all in quarantine, I got that work. Split the coronavirus wig, man. Hey. Go to the link in the description and get your limited edition coronavirus wig splitter shirts. Big Herc916 getting down fresh out.